Would you like to learn a powerful healing modality that not only can help you and others heal, but can also strengthen your inner guidance? Well, we're talking about spiritual kinesiology and reframing and anchoring, actually reframing and anchoring with the soul, and I'll explain in a moment. Hi, I'm Philip Montrose, the Holistic Dr. Phil, and I want to briefly demonstrate a process that my wife and partner Jane Montrose and I developed in the 1990s called spiritual kinesiology. Couple terms here. There's spiritual kinesiology, and kinesiology is the muscle testing part, and then there's reframing and anchoring. And these terms are maybe unfamiliar with you, but simply the muscle testing is testing muscles to get analysis and results for what you want to heal or transform. And the muscle testing part is really optional. It's extra. It's a great enhancement. It's not necessary for spiritual kinesiology or reframing and anchoring. And just like EFT, another powerful modality we use, you don't have to use the muscle testing to get great results. In fact, many people do not and still do wonderfully well, and I'll show you how. So, reframing and anchoring. Why do this? Why do this process? It's easy to do, very powerful results, transformational, can happen sometimes very quickly. It may take a few rounds to do so. And, a big and, it helps you connect with your soul, really the source of healing and guidance. So you'll get a chance to know, what is my soul, when am I in that soulful state, which has a lot of positive benefits in general. So let's go into those terms, reframing and anchoring. First, anchoring. Anchoring simply is a reference, an internal reference to something that you may have experienced. It could be a visual, like a rose, or even olfactory, the smell of a rose. It could be a sound, say music. It could even be a feeling or touch on the body, associates, refers, anchors to something. So you use the anchoring in this process, reframing and anchoring, with the reframe. And the reframe is actually just getting a different frame, reframing, a different lens, a different perspective, and all healing does that. By the way, spiritual kinesiology came out of NLP techniques and hypnokinesiology by Carl Carpenter. Let's start with the positive anchor, anchoring the soul. In this case, you could anchor a positive experience, say when you're out in nature, viewing a sunset by the beach, wherever. Or we're going to do a little mini soul centering here for you. So you may want to get comfortable and just close your eyes if you'd like, and start to breathe in wonderful, clear breaths into your heart and exhale. Good. Again, breathing in and wonderful, clear breath and exhale. And become more and more centered in the heart, and the heart connects to the soul, which connects to the higher realms. And just start breathing in more peace and expansiveness and relaxation. That's good. And you may be beginning to get an image, a color, an energy, a knowingness, a sound. It's different for different people. But there is this connection, this soulful connection. And just remember that and connect more deeply to it. Great. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, and that will be our soul centering anchoring that I'm going to refer to in just a moment as I show you how to reframe and anchor with the soul. So let's put all the elements together, the reframing and anchoring. So first you take an issue, a problem, a negative emotion, something that bothers you. You identify that. Usually that's easy to do because it can quickly come to mind wherever your life isn't working. You think of that. And you might want to measure the intensity of that issue, 1 to 10. 10 being total and 1 being very little. Have a reference there. So you can anchor the issue once you start this process, and I'm going to put my left hand on my left knee as an anchor for that issue. Why there? Because it's just easy, especially doing it on yourself. You could actually anchor any place on your body, your knuckles, or any place. This is just convenient. I try to always keep the negative anchor on the left and the positive anchor on the right, just so I remember it. Okay, so we have the first part. We've measured it, the issue, and have our first anchor here. And then you remove your hand, and you clear your mind and remove your hands. You might want to say, clear your mind, think of nothing, and remove your hand. go. So now we're back to neutral. The next part is to remember the soul energy, that little visualization we did a moment ago, and get back into that more heightened state. And when you do, you can put your right hand on the right knee. You may want to close your eyes to help you connect as well, in that sense of peacefulness or relaxation or the image or color, the energy, whatever it is for you. Good, okay, now remove your hand, and you're thinking of nothing, you're back to zero. So the next part is connecting with both anchors, putting both anchors on simultaneously, and then removing the first anchor, the negative anchor, and just hanging out for a moment with yourself and noticing the shifts that are coming. And some people like to speak what's coming to them. Sometimes you can even go into journaling now, because you may get some very deep insights or soulful messages. And it's okay if you don't as well. And then just remove your hand. And you did one round of the reframing and anchoring with the soul. So to repeat, I found the issue. I measured the intensity between 1 and 10. I anchored it on my left knee. I removed it. I connected with my positive soulful energy on the right knee, removed it. Then I put both hands on simultaneously, removing the negative anchor, just hanging out, letting things integrate, and then removing my right hand. And then you can evaluate how intense the issue is remaining, and if there's any intensity, you can do another round. If it's shifted the focus, say from fear to sadness, just focus on the strongest element, and you may want to go a few rounds. And that's how you do reframing and anchoring with the soul. Very simple, very easy, profound. Try it. Let us know your results. You can add some comments below. And this is Philip Montrose wishing you the heart and soul of your success and well-being.